Greetings viewers and subscribers. So today we have two stories for you. I know you are tired of hearing the sad news. You're tired of hearing the sad stories, but like we always tell you, we must learn to face reality as it is, not as it was or how we wish it to be. That is the only way we'll be able to tackle our issues or our problems. And gentle people, this is a reminder. I know some of you don't like to hear it, but if we don't remind you, you're gonna forget to do it. Hit on the like button. That like button encourages us to keep on posting stories. That like button tell us that you appreciate the stories we bring to you. Please go ahead, hit on the like button. If you are here and you're watching the videos, you haven't yet subscribed, hit on the subscribe button. As also click on the notification bell. That way, whenever we post a story, you will be notified. Now, like we say, we have two stories for you today. In the first one, this incident, it happened at a place named Green Tank in Rose Heights in the parish of St. James. Our information is that a gentleman, his name is Mr. Damian Lindsay. He's popularly called Blacks, and some persons also call him Seahorse. He was 28 years old. In fact, he would be celebrating his 29th birthday on the 19th of March. He's a laborer and is originally from Swift River in Portland. But in recent times, he has been living at a place named Green Tank in Rose Heights in the parish of St. James. Our information is that on Tuesday, the 2nd of February 2021, sometime in the early evening, Blacks, he left his home to attend a candlelight vigil. Now, this candlelight vigil was being held for a friend of his by the name of Dwayne Stewart. Dwayne Stewart is also called ZJ. He died about 2 weeks ago, and the cause of his death was of natural cause. So he wasn't taken out. He was ill for a while, and then he died. Blacks, he left his home to attend the candlelight vigil being held for ZJ. Moments after Blacks left his home, the residents of Green Tank, they reported hearing loud explosions sounding like gunshots. On Wednesday, the 3rd of February 2021, about some minutes to 7 o'clock, some residents were walking in the said Green Tank area when they stumbled upon the lifeless body of Blacks. His body was found on a dirt track in the said Green Tank area. The police were called, and when the police arrived on the scene, we are told that Blacks was found lying on his right side with what appears to be petrol wounds to his head and upper body. Blacks was taken to the Cornwall Regional Hospital, where he was officially pronounced DEAD by the doctor on duty. Now remember, we told you in previous videos that even though the police is suspecting that somebody has passed on, a doctor, a medical doctor, will have to officially pronounce that person DEAD. Our information is that when the police processed the crime scene, a number of 9mm spent casings were recovered from the scene. So, Blacks, he left his house to attend his friend's candlelight vigil, and for whatever reason, he was ambushed and taken out. Our information is that the Montego Bay police are investigating. Now, in the second story, and this one is a very sad story. This one happened at a place named Good Hope in the parish of Westmoreland. This one happened on Tuesday, the 2nd of February 2021, about 10 p.m. Our information is that a man named Mr. ERROL Hibbert, he is otherwise called Tony and Bingie. He's 39 years old and he's a farmer. He was born on the 11th of October 1981 and he lived at Good Hope District in the parish of Westmoreland. Our information is that on Tuesday, the 2nd of February 2021, about some minutes to 10 o'clock in the night, Bingie was at home with his family, his common law wife and 2 children. Bingie, he went outside to clean up some garbage that was in the yard. Because we are told that Bingie is a hard-working man and he's always cleaning up. So, some garbage was in the yard and he went outside to clean up this garbage. Bingie, he was pounced upon by 2 men armed with handguns. Bingie ran back into the house and closed the door. The men then opened the petrol on the house, hitting Bingie. Bingie, in an act of desperation and trying to save his family, he opened the door and pleaded with the men not to fire any shots in the house because his family was inside. These dirty parasites continued firing shots, hitting Bingie in his upper body. At this time, Bingie was still alive when one of the men entered the house and told Bingie, "Give me the key for the motorcycle." Now, Bingie, he is the owner of a motorcycle. This motorcycle, we are told, is valued at $170,000. This motorcycle is one of the Zujing motorcycle. Please forgive me if I get the pronunciation wrong, but it is spelled ZHUJIANG. Bingie complied and give this dirty parasite the keys for the motorcycle. You know what this dirty boy do? He put the weapon at Bingie's head in front of his common law wife and 2 children and squeeze it, taking out Bingie on the spot in front of his family. The dirty boy them then made good their escape on Bingie's motorcycle. We are told that the police were called in and Bingie was seen suffering from petrol wounds to his head and upper body. He was taken to the Savlamar Hospital where he was pronounced DEAD by the doctor on duty. A number of 9mm pen shells were found on the scene. Now you see how them boy no have no heart. Bingie go to him yard, cleaning up some garbage. The guys pounced on him. Bingie ran back in him house. The guys opened fire in the house. Bingie tried to save his family by opening the door and pleading with them to stop firing in the house. The dirty parasites still fired in Bingie's house. They demanded the bike keys from Bingie, and even though them get it, they still decided that a grung Bingie a go, that a dirt Bingie a go, that a 6'6" Bingie a go, and then they escaped on his motorcycle. Jamaica, the stage where we are at now. I believe in God, but I also believe that God gave us a brain, and that brain is for us to think. We cannot sit down and wait on God to think for us. I hope I am not sounding blasphemous, but it is the truth. What are we gonna do? Sit down and say, all right, let God deal with it? That is why he gave us a brain, and we need to start using our brains. We know who some of them dirty boys here are. We know the atrocities they are carrying out. Some of you young females, some of you mothers, some of you sisters, some of you cousins are the ones who are washing the bloody clothes. Some of you are the ones who are protecting them, giving them power. Some of you, you know exactly what is happening. You need to talk to them. Tell them to give up that lifestyle. If them don't decide on giving it up, you need to text somebody, inform upon them. Because what happened to Bingie is gonna happen to 100 more Bingies. Maybe before the end of this month. For the month of January, it was over 126 murders in Jamaica. That's 31 days in January And for the month of January, there has been over 126 murders. Little Jamaica with about 3 million people. We as a people have to go stand up. I'm not saying anybody should go out there and expose themselves and let everybody know that they are doing this and that. But in the privacy of your home, in the privacy of your car, in the privacy of your shop, text somebody. You can hide and take pictures of these dirty boys. Take some pictures, forward it, inform upon them. You hear them have a thing about inform of a DEAD. Foolishness. We all need to become informers. We all need to start inform upon them. Nobody no have to know that you are informing on them. Blessed love, everybody.